Okay, let's try another acrostic solve here. What a pair of alleles determine? That's something genetic. Don't know what it is. Having normal binocular vision. Not very sharp in geometry. That's probably obtuse, I guess. Well beyond moistened. Could be a bunch of stuff. Probably ends in D. Epithet for ham in 1961. Ham. Don't know. Be utterly ruinous. Could be a bunch of stuff. Final stated argument. Let's try laugh. Apprentice, intern, newbie on the job. It's not neophyte. I haven't had neophyte in a while as a clue. As an answer. Neither all the way out nor all the way up. Could be half something. Full to the point of brimming. Over something maybe. Begin taking shots. I don't know. Annoyingly in the way. Obtrusive. It's probably obtrusive, but it could be a bunch of stuff. Pertaining to disembodied souls. No idea. Dwelling of many layers. Oh, it's probably an anthill or something, but I don't know what it is. Object of hate, bête noire. That's not nemesis. Grow weaker with one's patience. That's wear thin. Not getting a lot of answers here. Belonging by nature. Human being per Desmond Morris. No idea. Lower in the food production line. I don't know. It's not like a cow or something that lows. Who knows? Consequence or byproduct. Question of reason, not location. Question of reason, not location. That sounds like it's some pun about. It sounds like it's about location, but it's about reason, but I can't think of what it is. Anyway, let's fill all these in. Like I said, all went in pretty well. We've got, let's see, W blank. What's almost certainly we. 145. So again, that's good. It probably ends in ED. In fact, almost certainly ends in ED, so let's fill it in. B blank. It's Y or E. This letter here. That could be anything. Let's see. Single letter A, that's good. Gosh, what could that? What could blank H blank be? Consequence or byproduct. Who knows? That's an E. Apprentice. Could be trainee. So that looks like trainee. That's probably something. Something up, blanked up. What could it be? So it puts a P there. Fortunately, human being per Desmond Morris 967. Don't know. If that's a D, lower in the food production line. That's an E. Down. Wind? I don't know. No, that'd be an E. I don't know. That's two words. Okay, whatever. We'll ignore that for now. Okay, what else we got? Okay, so looking trainee here. Puts an A there. It can be and or R. Let's see, an N right before this D, which is good. So let's go with trainee here and fill that in. Let's see, well, it's a single letter. That's A. Said that was likely D. I'm pretty sure it's D, is somethinged up. But I don't know what it is. Only on moist and probably ends in D. Doesn't E. Okay, that's probably good. So that's ED as we suspected. So let's go with D here, even though it doesn't really help us. I'm talking about obtrusive here. Let's see, start looking at where it goes. The B, it's in the middle, that's fine. T, start of a word. R, end of word. The U, BTRU. Okay, that's probably not good. I don't think that. A long word is very unlikely to end in U, so it's probably not obtrusive or intrusive or obtrusive or whatever I said. I'm not going to have a U there. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking lower. Okay, actually thought of something that fits. Is dairy cow. Because they're cows. So given that we're desperate. Oh, that does do Y. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay. I like it. What else we got? There's a couple little things. This something can be it or at. That would be inimical, which actually is only 8 letters. I like the it there, and that would be is. And that would be ick at the end. And that is, I don't know what that is. That's inimical. Let's see, N, T-I-O-N, that's good. By his, maybe, M, L-M, not sure. I, sure, C, after S, yeah, it could be A, so that's aeroplane, and then L, probably unlikely to be L blank. Okay, so we'll skip inimical. Okay, looking around elsewhere, this we blank something past tense by is almost certainly are. Consequence or byproduct. Outgrowth, probably outgrowth. So that's probably lay waste. And I like outgrowth there, so let's put those both in and then see what happens. Okay, so that worked pretty well. So we got W blank, that's we, because it tends to have, there's a we, the sentence is constructed that way, then it's going to be a lot of we's, HOL blank. I forget what else came off of that. G at the end, that's always good, probably ING. 3N, whatever. I12K. Again, could be something. I think that O, yeah, that O blank, that's always good to see. So that was pretty good. And that's because there's a we there, that's not going to be an I, so it'll be an A. So you got an A there. And then that's by the, almost certainly. So that's, an E is a good ending for some noun like that, or full to the point, I guess, what's an adjective, whatever part of speech is. So we are something by the tiny or something, probably of something. That's an F of. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Don't know what that word is still. Okay, just looking down here, I think WI, this looks like window because, first of all, the N, you know, and then like that looks like window. I mean, it's slightly weird to have the word in both places, but if that's window, then that's where, because that would sort of a question of reason, not location. Oh, right, because that's wherefore, of course. That's the quote from Romeo and Juliet, wherefore art thou? It means why, not where are you. So that's exactly wherefore. And we can fill that in. So that worked fine. The wherefore, there's an R there, that's reasonably good. The OF filled in, so that's of. I'm thinking this might be, because that's probably trying to comprehend, so that makes this D and this E, which I never filled in, so never mind. That would be a P, which it could be. I mean, let's erase the E, which we never filled in, and the P here. Let's certainly go with, it is probably with, but whatever, trying. It's probably something type, genotype or some cool word like that. Trying. Ooh, I should go that. Trying to. That's inherent. Okay, that's probably an OUS, but yes, like I said, this is inherent. So let's fill that in. Okay, so that was pretty good. This is almost certainly TION. Unfortunately, it's epithet for him, which I have no idea what it is. I don't even know who ham is. I think I'm sort of missing something here, but whatever. I think that's something type. I don't, because that's in THE. We clear peephole. It's got to be peephole, I guess. Sure. That's probably, I don't know if that's shots, maybe it's fire. It could be someone actually shooting something instead of drinking alcohol. Oh, look at it here. That's an IC. Something, it's almost certainly clear. That would clear other people. I guess that is and. We clear other people and. Something through, that's through no window, no window, but that's almost certainly through with that ending there, U blank H, it's got to be a G in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, that's stereo. Stereo something or whatever is binocular. I should know. Pertain to disembodied souls. Oh, I guess it's just ghostly. Okay, TH, that looks good. Weird definition of ghostly, but whatever. Of the, okay. Rolled up newspaper. Okay. So there was the. So that's the. And now it's rolled up newspaper. So let's fill those in down below. Okay, so let's see. We must be clear a tiny peephole. I would think. We're not at a point where we really have to guess. Yeah, sort of half something. Yeah. stare through. I mean, it's got to be, it should be in wonder, right? No. I don't have an N there. Uh-oh. That means I put an N in the wrong place. Oh well. We'll figure out where that came from. There's an unplaced N, but whatever, made a mistake. Okay, yeah, so when we clear time people and stare through in wonder, we are something by the tiny something. Okay, so let's go with stare through in wonder at least and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to interrupt. I remember where I got the N from. It was because this is window going down, and that N there is really should be open fire O. So it is no. It's so it's there's a period here, and then no wonder we are something. Okay, so back to that plan. We've got open fire here. Okay, I'll continue filling this in. Okay, that was pretty good. We clear up people and stare through. No wonder we are something by the, must be tiny also. Something by the tiny, a hole, could be hole, assume. It's probably, oh, layers, many layers. That's hen house, har, har, har. Like lowers and layers. Youch. What was I doing? So it is half something. We have something by the confused by the tiny fraction of a whole that we see. It is like trying to comprehend the something of the something something through something sun through a rolled up newspaper. Let's just go with confused by the tiny fraction of a whole that we see. Fill that and see what happens. Okay, so now that's genotype. That's something that it looks like Goodall. That's probably an astro chimp. I guess he was launched into space or something. Sure. That's half asleep, all the way out or all the way up. York. That's replete. That's underfoot. That's henhouse. Anathema. I think that's the only one I don't know. Assuming that's orthoptic, but we'll leave that. So I think we can fill in everything but possibly that letter and that and see what happens there. Okay, so we've got almost everything. I think I didn't point out that was drenched, well beyond moistened. Okay, so that tiny fraction of the whole that we see it is like, oh, that's probably a naked ape trying to comprehend the panorama of the desert. So it is orthoptic, of course, a word I use almost every day, except when I don't, or the see the rolled up newspaper. So that's it. So it is Goodall through a window. And goodbye to the layers and the lowers and ham. And we are done.